daily check-in, and I realised I picked a really bad place to sit as the sun is shining right in my face. Hopefully that'll go in just a moment. I'm just sitting outside Jiu-Jitsu where I'm about to go in about 10 minutes time. I realise I haven't done any kind of training at all apart from being some walking out in the Pyrenees, and I always feel when I haven't done any proper training for a few days, it's probably realistically been a week since I was last did a proper session. I always kind of feel a little bit on edge when I haven't done anything. So it's always kind of a good reminder to keep it scheduled in. And I've just been a bit tired and didn't do anything yesterday. Didn't really do anything. Well, I didn't do anything until on Monday because I was traveling. So yeah, it's a good reminder for me to how important it is for me to keep the training going. Not just being active. I've been pretty active. But actually going out there and getting my heart rate up, learning new stuff, lifting weights, all the things that I love to do. So anyway, what have I been up to today? I have been focused quite heavily on this talk I'm giving tomorrow at Charles Tyrwhitt, and I'm really looking forward to giving it. It's a bit of a funny one with it only being 20 minutes. And again, I've been very mindful of not trying to fit too much into it. That's the big challenge for me, is to kind of have an impact, and to essentially what I want them to do is to feel empowered to use the resource that they now have. They've just basically launched this new wellbeing resource in the company, and I really want them to go ahead and use it. That's kind of the important thing. And the message will be very similar to what I shared up in the Wire Forest talk, which was that it's not what you know, it's what you do that makes a difference. And one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to base it around some of the stories that I've got with I've got over the years training and working with Nick Wheeler, the founder of the company, and as a personal trainer with him. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to kind of connect a little bit more to them in that short span of time, talking about some of the things that I know they already kind of understand. Oh, hey, hello, here comes the sunshine. Now that car's moved, move around this way a little bit more, so it's not just on one side of the face. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of good about it. It's going to be a little bit more, certainly because there's a lot of stories in it, and kind of tell a story, make a point, which is kind of what I learned a little bit more about when I was at that Toastmasters conference. Certainly it was a big part of one of the workshops I went to. It's not a new concept, a new idea, but it's something that I had kind of decided I wanted to be doing more of. I wanted to bring that style into more of my talks, and hey, now I've got the opportunity to test it out. So I'll be points and messages will be exactly the same as what I normally talk about: progress, not perfection. Get clarity on what it is you need to do, and so there's kind of some of the major points that I'm going to be talking about. And opportunities as well, looking for opportunities, because this is basically what they've got in front of them right now. The employees from this company, they've got an opportunity to start making changes if necessary to their well-being, physical health, mental health, and so on. So that's been a big part of what I've done today, and it's always a balance for me. It's certainly at this stage of the game where every talk I give, because it's kind of still in that stage, this is a very kind of unique talk, I guess. This one, it's not one I'm going to be able to use again in the same form. And yeah, it's getting easier to write them, but it's still taking an awful lot of time to do it. And I always feel when I'm doing that, when I'm investing the time in putting the talk together, that I'm not doing the other stuff that I should be doing. And I kind of get that anxiousness about, oh my God, I haven't done a LinkedIn post today, or I haven't written an email today, or I haven't been in my groups as much as I should have been. And it is a balance. I know that this is a big part of what I'm doing right now, and have been doing today, as preparation, so I can do a really good job tomorrow. And I know that logically, but at the time when I'm doing it, I kind of still have this weird mild panic that I'm also taking my finger off the pulse. Maybe that comes from the mistake I made last year, where I did do that for a number of months, and so now I'm very kind of conscious of it. So any day I'm not putting out content, doing all the work on social media and telling my story, anytime where that's not happening, even if I'm doing something productive like writing a talk and finessing it, there's still a sense of you should be doing more. Anyway, I can only do what I can do, right? So that's my check-in for today. I'm off actually into London. This thing isn't until the afternoon, till 4 o'clock tomorrow. But I'm in London tomorrow for a lunch at a kind of a reunion for my old school, which I'm really looking forward to. And meeting up again with the lady who first introduced me to a friend of hers, who then introduced me to Diana, who is now my agent, my speaking agent. So that all started at this event last year. So I'm kind of excited to go back and say, thanks, Lynn. And yeah, just have some fun and then go off and do the talk in the afternoon. Anyway, that's me for tonight. I'm off to jiu-jitsu and I'll check in again tomorrow. Bye for now.